Now at 4, some of you have dealt with heat, some of you have dealt with storms, some of you have dealt with both. We'll talk about what's on radar right now coming up.
Day 3 of Colts training camp. Check it off of the list. We're going to update you on the quarterback situation and what's going on the defensive side of the ball. Some guys making a name for themselves. Hear from them coming up.
Day 3 is checked, and a live look at IMS where hours ago rain put the brakes on Brickyard 400 practice. We're hearing from a driver and fans following the washout. Live from Indy, you're watching 13 News.
Good afternoon. It's 4 o'clock. I'm Anne Marie Tiernan in for Dustin this Friday.
And I'm Felicia. We appreciate you watching 13 News at 4.
We're going to have more on those stories in just a moment. Plus, we also have the way that a local law firm now is stepping in to help hundreds of Hoosier families as K-12 classes now get underway across central Indiana.
Hard to believe first day of school is here, but first, our big story today is, of course, the weather. Heat and humidity and sometimes a heavy rain shower comes. That's what we've been experiencing today.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit of relief, right? The rain helps to cool you down a bit.
It did feel cooler.
It did feel a bit nicer, but
For a bit.
Back to the sauna.
It's back to sauna. Yeah, really. I mean, it is very humid outside. Let's start with the numbers when it comes to heat. Then we'll talk humidity. Then we'll talk storms, because that's the order in which we received them today. Current temperatures, well, look around the metro. We've got 80s in place. Yeah, and even a 74 showing up as an actual air temperature, but there are still lots of 90s on the board. Those are the areas that have not received the rain that's moved through. You factor in those temperatures with the humidity. The humidity is in place for everyone, but it does still feel like triple digits for many locations. This Frankfort side, I've been questioning the dew point sensor there, so I'm not sure that 108 is valid, but I think some of these triple digit readings are valid. But then we've had the storms roll through, and that's where we currently still have a lot of storms ongoing. Now, they really started almost on a line right over Interstate 70. As they've continued to fire, the cooler air has started to spread out. We're starting to get more and more storms firing, even a few farther to the east, where we've been seeing a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings that have popped up. Let's go in there. We still do have a severe thunderstorm warning that's moving out of Wayne County, now moving into Ohio, but this one's likely going to be producing some gusty winds right along the state line. Meanwhile, we still have some storms that are ongoing in parts of Hamilton County. Let me take you there very briefly just to show you. These have been very pulse-like storms. What I mean by that is they pulse up in intensity, they kind of collapse, they get some gusty winds. We've had some gusts as high as 50 miles per hour earlier in the day today, and things should calm down once we lose that heating of the day. But I think over at least the next couple of hours, we'll keep the storm chance in our forecast. Temperatures dropping back down out of the 80s, but it may take us a while before we get there into the 70s for tonight. Storms should be ending overnight. Tomorrow we've got more storms in our forecast and temperatures that go back into the 90s. I'll be back with a look at what to expect through the weekend coming up.
All right, we'll get to it, Rob. Thank you. And the weather had a big impact on Friday's NASCAR action at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Rich Nice spent the day at the track today where he talked with hot fans and drivers who are so excited for the action. The Brickyard 400 comes Sunday.
Rain completely washed out NASCAR Cup practice and interrupted Xfinity practice. Not much on-track activity on a soggy, steamy day at the Speedway. Race fans tried to fan themselves to beat the heat.
It's a neck fan.
Oh, it's a neck fan?
Yeah, it's the latest model.
All right. How's it working out for you?
I need more. Yeah, I need more. Yeah.
The misting machine was popular until the generator ran out of gas.
We got plenty of water packed up, and Mom's texting us when to reapply the sunscreen. So,
And the water sprayer.
water sprayer fan. This is
Oh, does that feel good?
Yeah.
A cold treat is another good option for families still having a good time.
I just don't think you find a better group of people.
The atmosphere.
No, yeah.
Everybody's nice. Everybody comes together.
The racers will come out and sign autographs for you. You just find them and they're happy to see you most of the time.
Yeah. And it's about the kids. The kids love it and they focus on the kids, and it's awesome.
Chase Briscoe from Mitchell, Indiana came here as a kid and still dreams of winning the Brickyard 400.
And if I was able to win the Brickyard 400, it would be the biggest win of my career. You know, I don't think I could ever win a race that would mean more. That would mean more to me. You know, that I know realistically I'm going to run. Yeah, the Indy 500 would mean more, but I'm not going to run the Indy 500. So, yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, I would put this race for me personally over the Daytona 500.
Chase climbed in his car, but never got on track. Lightning in the area delayed the start of Cup practice before multiple downpours canceled it. Rich Nye, Track Team 13.
Attorney General Todd Rokita is now warning race fans not to get lapped by fake ticket scams and online fraudsters. Today, he offered the following tips to avoid scams during this year's Brickyard 400. Number 1, purchase directly from IMS whenever possible. Number 2, verify the seller. 3, know the refund policy. 4, use a credit card. And keep in mind, if any deal seems too good to be true, it probably is.